Hello everybody, welcome to today's quick back release. You won't need any equipment for this flow. So first we're going to start taking a deep breath and then going onto your hands and knees. I want you to start by arching the back and rounding. We're jumping right into it today. Arching and then rounding. Arching the back, rounding. When you're doing these, I want you to think of pulling your core in, supporting your spine as you arch and round. And I want you to hold the rounded position and go forward and back, changing the angle. Forward and back. For me, this is where I'm always tightest, is in the rounded. Now we're going to move into the arch position. Go forward and back. Forward and back, forward, back. Now we're going to make a wave. So you're going to round your spine forward and arch back. This may feel awkward at first, so take it really slow if this is a new movement to you. We're going to round forward, and you can take it deeper now, going almost into a cobra, rounding forward, arching back. You can go all the way down into cobra on your belly and then arch back, round forward into cobra, all the way down, arch back, round forward into cobra on your belly, arch back. Then find yourself back at all fours, whatever you need to do to get comfortable. And then we're going to switch the directions. You're going to arch forward and round back. Arch forward, round back. Arch forward, round back. One may feel more awkward than the other, and that's perfectly fine. Just take it a little slower, get your body comfortable. Now we're going to make it a little deeper. You're going to arch forward, almost into cobra, and round back. I've got a little mixed up here, and then arch forward, almost into cobra, and round back. Arch forward into cobra, onto your belly, and round back. See, mine isn't perfect. I'm just going with my body, getting comfortable, opening up here, getting some movement into my spine. And my dog thought this was his spot and made himself very comfortable. But he's cute. Okay, so we're going to get back into it. So arch forward into cobra on your belly, round back. Then find yourself back at all fours, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Shift back and forth. And go ahead and hold on one side, stretching your side body. Then on the other. And switch. And switch. You can look at the opposite hip for a deeper stretch. Switching sides. Switch sides. And now you can make like a snake-like motion, moving your hips and your spine side to side, just getting a different angle. Now we're going to make some circles. You're going to take your spine in one direction. So spine to the side, round, other side, and arch. And if this is new, you can just take it like as a 4-point motion. So side, round, side, arch. And then as you start to get more comfortable, you can speed the motion up. You can bend your elbows. You can bring your head into it. Now we're going to switch directions. So side, round, side, arch. Making a circle with the spine in the opposite direction. You may find one side is tighter than the other. For me, the muscles along my spine get really tight, so this direction was harder for me. Just making big circles. Feel free to bring it into your elbows and your head. As big or as small, or as fast or as slow as you would like it today. This is just about opening up the spine, stretching it out. Now round back into child's pose and just hold there for a moment, breathing. Inhale, exhale. Now come onto all fours. We're going to drop into puppy pose. So a few things to look at here. We're going to keep our forehead down, our knees below our hips, core in, and just melting into the earth. This should feel really, really good. This is a really great shoulder stretch. If your back is tight, it's also great for digestion. You can bend one hand and bring it to the middle of your back, stretching out your tricep. Now switch sides, bending the other hand, bring it to the middle of your back, stretching out the other tricep. Head back to the earth. You can bend both arms, stretching both your triceps at the same time. You can take a deep breath and melt a little deeper. Hands back down. Readjust, and now you're going to bring your chin to the earth if that's in your practice. So looking forward, bracing your core, knees below your hips. You can bend your elbows again with your chin on the earth, getting back into that tricep stretch. Breathing here. Your mantra today can be, I am open. That can mean several things. That can mean in your body, your mind, your heart. The way you think about yourself. Holding. You'll come back into whatever puppy variation you like. Keep your forehead down. An option I'm going to throw out here is to extend one leg straight to your side. And then switch sides. I'm showing it here on screen. Just a different variation of puppy to play with here. Bring your knees back below your hips, melt into the earth. Deep breath here. Enjoying this before rounding forward all the way onto your belly. We're going to move into some Cobra variations here. So just breathe for a second, move your hips side to side. Before first pushing them into a baby Cobra, just lifting yourself a little off the earth. Go ahead and go down and up again in a baby Cobra. Then use your hands, embracing your core to go into a deeper Cobra. You're going to go up and wave your spine down. You can bend your right leg towards your head and then go down. Left leg towards your head and down. Right legs towards your head and then your left. Make a little dance variation. Right, left, down. Left, right, down, left, right, down. It doesn't need to come anywhere near your head. It looks beautiful no matter what variation you do. Now option to bend both of your knees and brings your feet towards your head. Come all the way down onto the earth, just showing some different variations here. Just melt for a moment, breathe. Feeling the openness that you have now versus when you started. Push back into whatever puppy variation you would like. Before coming to seated, however you'd like to do that. You're going to bring your feet towards the earth in front of you and just give yourself a hug here. This should feel amazing. If your upper back is tight, it rounds out the spine. It feels really, really nice. Now roll all the way onto your back. Bring your knees into your chest. Shifting them side to side. You can make a circle in one direction and then the other direction. You can bring your knees apart and then back together in one direction and then the other, bringing them in and then out this time. Plant your feet on the earth, mat width, and then let your knees fall in together. This is an amazing low back release, very gentle low back release. So if you're finding yourself really sore, this is a great one. You can drop your knees to one side, then the other, just getting into the hips a little bit here before planting your feet down in the earth. Knees together, that low back release once again. Breathing. I am open. I am open. Deep breath in and out. In and out. Letting thoughts pass with no judgment. Just letting your back release here. You can bring your hand towards your stomach, your heart. for rolling up or however you'd like to come to seated. Great job today, you guys. If you want to see more, feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you. Have a great day.